who's back? Jeez, guess who's back? Well, Team Bush baby, where you at? Where you at? Okay, I see you. I see you. I see you. Honestly, I don't even know what to say. That's how excited I am to be back in your living rooms. And I can tell you one thing. Television is never, ever going to be the same again. Let's do this. Now, over the weekend, I decided to hit the club and basically do some survey, some research on what's hot and what my fellow DJs are basically playing. And it actually came to my attention that Nigerian music is actually on high rotation. And it got me thinking, is Nigerian music overrated? Are we being force-fed Nigerian music?
What it do? The trip. Break the bank, take the girl, travel all around the world. This is life, no, this is love. Ain't no party like a Lakers party, cause we're Apex party.
Girl, I can't believe, baby like you.
Makes it hard for me to leave you, hard for me to leave you.
Baba God, now your hand working. Now your hand working.
Sometimes I'm up, sometimes I'm down, but
Yes, we're being, force-fed a lot of Nigerian music, but the important thing is that they keep on reinventing themselves. Take for instance, P Square. What's this guy's name? Idibia, Two-Face. They started off, in sort of one genre, but then they started to do the whole dance pop kind of thing. So you reinvent yourself as opposed to doing one thing and insisting that since it's a tried and true formula, I'm going to stick to it. Why reinvent the wheel? For instance, somebody had a very interesting argument. Jose Chameleon has had the same song for the last 10 years. If you listen to the beat of A.K.A, followed by the beat of Nekorela Jange, and then
It's like a template.
It's like a template.
The fact that you've said, is their music choking us? It means they're doing something right. It means they've crossed over from West Africa, skipped Central Africa, just attacked everyone and come down to East Africa and influenced the way we're doing music.
Insert hand clap, yeah.
There you go. I mean, Mose Radio and Weasel, there have been rumors that they
They
tailor their success on that. And here's the thing, and if they were to choke us, trust me, they would really take us down because it's just 4 or 5 artists that are actually breaking borders. You have P Square,
Yeah, P Square,
Two-Face, D'banj, Tiwa Savage. If they all chipped in, because they're about 400 big artists killing it in Nigeria right now.
I mean, for me, I gravitate more to the deeper artists. Nigeria's artistry isn't just what we see commercially. There's some artists that you can't believe are doing amazing things. An artist like Nika, who, she opened for Nas, and she opened for John Legend. You have people like A.K.A, they call her A.K.A, A.S.A.
Yeah.
You know her?
Like
she's phenomenal. She's a phenomenal artist, and with her album Imperfect Angel, she was able to open for huge artists, Beyonce, Jamaican artists. And she's doing something that's very different from the other commercially successful artists. But I have to say what Rudy said about you have to go commercial. You have that one hit because if you look at Flavor, for example, before he had Noah Baby, he sort of had a Fela Kuti type of vibe.
Yes.
But he gets this massive hit. He puts on an urban, t-shirt, some jeans, and he's the next coolest guy.
If you see their way of life, they are built on culture. They are the heart of African music. They're the next best thing. You have D'banj signing up to the Def Jam or wherever.
Good music.
Which guy here can come to that level?
True.
So the American producers who work with these people tend to put these things into them. The auto-tune, the this, the that. If you throw in all the rap artists in Nigeria, the Gizmos, people like Mr. Mode, Mr. Cool, Africa China, people like this amazing artist.
Basically the whole Nigerian cypher from BT.
Did you see the cypher from BT?
Yes.
The girls alone, here we can just put Keiko. They have
And that's it,
13 Keikos.
Wow.
that we know of.
And apart from the whole thing of you know, being relevant, what is there for our guys, you know, to learn at least from those guys?
Show business is an absolute business. I'm talking visually. There has to be like, you know, a lot of investment put in the visual artistry. There has to be, I mean, it backs up the music, how authentic the music is, but there has to be a show. There has to be an entertainment factor. D'banj is one of the people who openly tell you that he's not the best singer in the world. He plays a harmonica. I mean, you know, he's not like a musician, but he'll tell you that he invests a lot in an entertainment, a show. So, you know, for us to kind of catch up with the West African flavor and vibe and energy, there has to be so much more invested in the, you know, Katala aspect of things.
Look at how many Nigerian artists are doing their thing in like the UK. Techi Strider, Teo Cruz, Sade, for crying out loud.
They all have Nigerian roots, yeah.
Exactly.
True, yeah.
And they go fast lane. If you think just because I'm going to pull in guys and do an album launch with one song that is a template, I've used the same template for the last 10 years, then you're not doing anything for the industry. We're just stagnant. You've stagnated it. These guys have constantly reinvented themselves. The Nigerian sound that we had 8 years ago is not the same one we have today.
Absolutely.
See? So they need to appreciate and learn that we have to evolve. Somebody asked, what is the character of Ugandan music, so to speak? Do we have
an identity?
Do we have an identity?
Do we have a definitive
And
sound?
these guys break it down. You have your pop, Yoruba, you have the Afro beat, and also you have the fact that these guys are hard-working human beings. They have quality videos. They have, I mean, you just look at a Nigerian video and it hits you. Where's General Pipe from? I mean, the first time I had
General Pipe and MI.
Yeah. First time I had Champion playing at the club, that song stuck with me. Teaser. I mean, you have to have a track that hits you and you don't ask yourself, where is this from? You just know, straight up, it should just speak to you.
And they have that identity, which we lack.
Absolutely. I think it's Navio, as an artist that I know, actually takes his production to South Africa and has the whole
goes that extra mile.
Yes, I'm not saying that we can't do that here, but you know, he's pushing for more.
I mean, do you know they do not need Africa to sell? These guys just pick out a region. Regionally, their domestic market is huge. They don't need Africa. In fact, they're just surprised that their music leaks out of Africa. And you guys invite them. In fact, many of the interviews we've had on radio, Nigerian artists will tell you, I didn't know how to speak.
We have our artists, what do you call it? Jafekians.
Jafekians, yeah.
Exactly, that's the whole thing. Hey, bomba clad boy, I'm gonna run this food, boy. A Niger boy will go down and say, hey, oh, you know that kind of thing. So they're trying to identify where they're from. We lack that.
I'm sorry, but when Flavor says something or Two-Face says something in his native language, it's so absolutely sexy. And then he puts in like, it just makes you feel like he's taking you home with him. What I would really love though is, you know, for us to just get rid of this inauthentic Jamaican business.
I like what Maurice Kira is doing. I like the fact that he's getting called up for different awards globally. He's going for the French awards, going to the awards that were just across from the Grammys.
He's been quite consistent, yeah.
And you went to his show with together.
Yes.
The lighting,
amazing
the
stuff.
sound,
Yes.
amazing stuff. That is. And Lillian.
Yes.
If she carries on with that Afro-pop sound, right? Okay. Not going back to. No, let's not remember that. But carry on with that Afro-pop sound.
Yes.
Keko, undeniably, 2011 was her year. Only because she was able to take her artistry and make it almost appeal to everybody who's not even part of our Ugandan culture, which is something that you have to take a nod at. I'm still watching Navio. You know, I love him. I love what he's been able to do so far, but I want to see a lot more growth.
We need to see a lot more. You know, don't just think about doing it for one particular market, i.e. I'm going to think, all right, this year I have Chigunda, Chibitu, and Nkuka. And at all those things I can get like 3 million, sir. Then I'll have one album launch at the beginning, and then 2 shows. I'll go to Sweden and the States. No, that's not it.
Yvonne the singer.
Oh, by the way, yes.
Yeah. I think she's got it. She's like the neo soul artists in the States. They don't come at you like how Didi will come at you or whoever. You come to them.
I look at somebody like Cindy and she's kind of getting it because she says, you know what, I left Blue 3 behind, I am now a dancehall artist. And even if she is a dancehall artist, she doesn't need to bring the fake Jamaican, what did you guys call it? The Jafekian. Yes. She doesn't need to bring that, but you know, she's defining her identity as a dancehall artist.
It's been nice talking to you guys.
Bush.
Okay. Thank you for coming through.
Alright, man.
Okay, let go. Let go.
Always nice to be here, man.